Remember the last questions we did in the previous podcast where we had to take some big long expression and make it into a single logarithm? What if you asked to go backwards? Well, what that means is you're going to be asked to expand it. So in other words, using the laws of logarithms, make this into one big honking logarithm. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Couple things that we have to remember. Remember that product means add. Okay? That quotient means subtract. That means powers go up front or vice versa. Okay, so how do we do it? Let's look. First things first, notice that inside here, this is in fact multiplication. So how are we going to write this? Well, simple. Log base 2 is going to be a squared. And since this is multiplication, you know that this is going to be, yep, you got it, add, that's c cubed. Now, play around with this. There's a power. It goes up front. So that gives you 2 log base 2a. There's as expanded as you can go. Same with this guy. Look, bring it up front. This is going to be plus 3 log base 2 of c. There's your expanded form. Next question. That's straightforward. That's simple. And the whole reason behind these is so that you could start getting really, really comfortable with the log laws. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Check this one out. Oh, I see a division. So you know what I know what that means. That's going to be log base 5 of 5x squared. And now you're going to subtract, giving you log base 5 of yz cubed, or z if you like using z. Now, how are we going to expand this out? Actually, pretty simple. See that, see that. Those are multiplied. They're multiplied. So that means you're going to end up going, watch this, log base 5 of 5 plus log base 5 of x squared minus log base 5 of y plus log base 5 of z cubed. Now, wait a second. Wait a second. I'm not finished here. Remember, this was subtract this whole log. So yes, this guy actually should be in brackets like this because you're going to eventually distribute the negative over that. Woo! Okay, so let's take care of that negative right now and just distribute it. Here we go. So I got log base 5 of 5. Wait a second. Log base 5 of 5, I know that one. Log base 5 of 5 equals x. 5 to the power of x is the same as 5 to the power of 1. X equals to 1. Oh my goodness. Then I could actually write this out here as 1. So I have 1 plus, look at that, take the 2, move it up front. Oh, I'm just going crazy here. 2 log 5 of x, subtract, don't forget to distribute, right? This will be subtract log base 5y plus, there's that power that goes in front. So I know, and you know that since this is a, right, distribute the negative, this is going to be minus log base 5, but don't forget to put that 3 up front, 3z. And guess what? It's done. You don't have to do much more. Okay? That's as expanded out as possible. Whew, that was a long question. Let's look at one that's even uglier, though. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Okay, before I do anything, I want to review something with you. Do you remember way, way back in Math 20? Yeah, probably not. Okay, but way, way back in Math 20 was the flower power rule. Do you remember that? And that dealt with, guess what? The power, right, of the flower over what grows underneath, the root. So take a look at this guy right now, and we're going to make this into a fractional exponent. Think about it. The power is 4. The root is 3. So this is another way of saying the cubed root of x to the 4 can be written as x to the power of 4/3. Nice. Okay. With that in mind, then, let's get rid of this ugly square root sign here, or cube root sign here, and let's go right into writing it as a fraction. Beautiful. Okay, let's go to town. Here we go. Here's 100. Now this is log, this is common log, perfect, of 100 cube root of x to the 4, which is x to the 4/3, over y squared. Okay, do you see the subtraction? I do. So let's subtract it out. Let's see what we get. So we got log of 100 x to the 4/3, right? Subtract log of y squared. Now we can start playing around again. Look at this. We can do a lot more with this as we go. So here we go. Watch this. Very, very cool. That's multiplied. So this is log base 10 of 100. That'll be interesting. Plus log base 10 of x to the 4/3 minus log base 10 of y squared. Okay, so now let's start working with the powers. But wait a second. That bugs me. Log base 10 of 100. Isn't this log base 10 of 100 equal to x? I think we are used to this by now, right? That's 100. That's going to be 10 to the x, which is 10 to the 2. That cancels out, giving you x to the 2, right? So that, in fact, is going to be 2. Plus, take this power, move it out. 4/3 log x. Take this power, move it out. Minus 2 log y. What a really cool way of playing around with logarithms. Now we can expand and we can simplify. It's just so much fun. And we're all going to put that into use in the very next couple podcasts. Stay tuned.